Hello my friends, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to the very first league game of the season for my Olbia save. Today we will be playing Pisa in the Serie C division, but before we get into that game, it'll be the first live com of the series. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the transfers we have made. So if I take you to the transfer screen right here, you can see Martin van der Wont, Badoni, sorry. I've put in basically, I'm trying to get him out of the club. He's a third choice keeper. The reason why he's a third choice keeper is because I brought in a goalkeeper who goes by the name of Alessandro Purtee. This is him by here. He's only 21. He's a 3.5 star rated goalkeeper. So my thinking is he's young. If Aresti gets injured or suspended, he can be a pretty decent player to come in. Van der Wont's just not as good at all. He's a whole star worse off than Purtee. He's only going to improve as well. And if I do cash in on Aresti, I've got a decent goalkeeper that's only going to improve. So I'm happy with the signing. It was an area of the team which I wasn't too confident in. So bringing in a goalkeeper such as Purtee, I'm quite happy with. The other player I brought in is Marco Guerrera. He is a 25-year-old right-sided midfielder. He can play wing-back. He can play centre-mid as well. He can play left wing-back. So he's quite a versatile player. Got very good physicals. You can see all that's green by there. Determination is really good as well as aggression, bravery pretty good. Some of his technicals could be a little bit better. His crossing and his dribbling, I would like to see a little bit higher. Nothing above 10 on his technicals, but his mentals and physicals especially are very good. He's a 3-star right midfielder, which is better than anything at the club. Because I said in the first episode that Andrea Fiola, he's one of my main centre midfielders, but he's only one that can play right side. So he's only a 2-star player on the right hand side. Bringing Marco Guerrera in is a good idea, I think. If I show you his history by here, career stats, he was at Catania and he didn't make a single appearance, believe it or not. He then went to Milazzo, which is a Serie C team. He made 3 appearances there, didn't score at all. His career hasn't really taken off. He's been around the place quite a bit. Messina, Melfi, Cosenza, Alessandria, Albino Leffe, and then finally with us now, Olbia. And you can see he's scored 4 goals in 114. Not very good for right-sided player, but I'm hoping I can get the best out of him. I think at this level, at this club, we can probably do some good stuff with him. So they have been the only 2 transfers in, nobody out. I have improved my staff as well. If I show you my coaches now, I've got a few new people in. Andrea Soriano, I brought him in. He's doing tactics and defending for me. You can see his stats on my hand side. I'm not going to go into them individually one by one. But defensive and tactical is what he's good at. I've got Sergio Zanetti. I brought him in as well. Again, he can do tactics, he can do attacking, he can do shooting. Why have I got 2 on this? Do I need to have 2 on this? I suppose we could have 2 on this. Although, no, take him off. We'll have more on the attack and the shooting there. Andrea Agrello, we've got him as well. He's attack-minded and tactical. And then I think he's the last one then, Alfredo Garacci. So I did actually revamp my staff a little bit. And if I take you to the staff screen by here, we now have the best goalkeeping, shot stopping in the league. We have the best defensive coaching in the league. We also have the best tactical. So there's 3 of them there, and we're fairly high up. We're second on this one. We're second on that one. We're second on that one. You know, we're pushing the higher sort of coaching capabilities in this division, which is what I want. I want us to be sort of testing and pushing our team to the limit, basically, at this level. So that's what we've got there. I've got a full complement of staff now. I did ask the board for an extra one, which they gave me. That's why I've got 2 coaches. I can get 1 more in for recruitment as well, which I'll probably do. I haven't got a chief scout yet. I'm still looking to try and get one. Medical staff, I have 5 there. But show my finances quickly as well. We got an overall balance of just under 400k. We have made a loss of 104. And we're currently spending 18,622. So money's okay at the moment. But anyway, time to get on with the first game of the season. So if I take you to my schedule, you'll see that it's our pre-season. So I should probably mention that we've lost some games. We've drawn some games. We actually didn't lose many. We lost against Cagliari, which is to be expected. They are a Serie A team after all. Olbia and Ascoli, again, they're very good teams. But all the rest of the games, we've either won or drawn. Not much to say here. Oh, there is something actually to say here before I do move on to the next stage. We played the Serie C Cup. We played Arzacena, which are actually a team in Sardinia as well. It's like a local rival, if you will. We beat them 1-0 with a goal from Andrea Fiola. 88th minute, believe it or not. And then we had another 1-0 win against Monopoly. What a name for a team, Monopoly. Roberto Orgensay scored in the 57th minute. And because of that, that made us top the group. So we qualified for the next stage. Now, if I find where the bloody hell the next stage is, go to all groups. So here's the groups player. So we top the group H. So we're now in the first round. Can't really see us on there. Do we go into the second round? I'm not quite sure how it works. Draw to be done. Okay, I'm not sure how it works. Maybe I've just missed us completely. We're not on there anyway, so we'll find out what happens with the Italian Cup. But we are in the next round. We topped the group anyway, so it's all good stuff. Anyway, let's get to the match, guys. Okay, so this is the team we're going with. We're going with Arras and Ogensei up top. Oh, look at this match day feature. I love this. It does catch me out. I was just going through the team all of a sudden and just brought up the graphic, but they're totally throwing me completely in this episode. There's the pitch, though. Nice looking pitch. Bruno Nespoli in Olbia. I want to show you my team. Let's go to dressing room. There we go. So it's Aresti in goals. Pina, D'Ameto, Iotti, Cotali, Guerrera, Fiola, Gironi, and Pereira. Ogensei and Arras. I've got my second choice keeper on the bench, of course, and I've got my new player, Guerrera, on the right-hand side. Let's tell them to be passionate and let's say, come on, lads, show them what you can do. Hand over to my assistant and let's crack on with it. Also, I just want to mention as well, as we get into this game, I'm going to be using the 2D match feature because I feel like as a tactical manager, you get a better oversight of players getting pulled out of position and stuff, so you can see more easily what works and what doesn't work. But I will be showing the highlights with the 3D. I've also got the league table above me right there. On the right-hand side of the screen, and I've got the match stats in the top right, and I've got the latest scores in the bottom right. So you can keep track of everything. Arras is in here, though. Arras, oh, he's missed. He's hit the upright. That was a chance, guys. That was a big chance there. Corner here. Gironi with the corner. To Arras. Oh, keeper saved it. We are peppering the goal right now, looking really good. The chance here. Ball comes in. Being cleared as far as Negro. Pina clears to Arras, and the end of the highlight, believe it or not. I thought something was going to happen there, and obviously not. So that was a very weird highlight there. We've got another one here, though. Fiola plays into Ogensei. Ogensei turns back to Pina. Pina, edge of the box, plays into Pereira. Pereira with a shot. Comes out, and I think, is that going to be the end of the highlight this time? Giuseppe with the ball now for Pisa. Giuseppe run out of fence. Plays into Guscia. Guscia to Isilio, and Cotali can clear that, and back to Aresti. Aresti with the ball now. Just going to play it forward, plays it out right out wide, and nothing happens there. But just fizzled out completely. Arras to Pereira. Pereira with the ball. Zilo wins it back. Zilo for Pisa now. Looking like the danger man for this team. Plays out wide to Cardin. Cardin cuts it back. Plays into Negro. Negro into Giuseppe. Giuseppe to Masucci. And Masucci has scored for Pisa. And I'm really annoyed by this because we've been the best team. It's been disallowed. It's been disallowed. Thank you so much for that being disallowed, because I was just about to say they haven't had a single shot on target and then they went up the other end of the score, but luckily for us, it's been disallowed. Zilo plays it to Masucci. Masucci looking for Giuseppe, plays it in. Oh, Cotali with a clearance there, and they're still on here. Masucci for Pisa. Guerrero wins it back and lumps up the field to David Arras. David Arras picks it up. Go on, Arras, do something for us. Inside to Fiola. Fiola to Ogensei, but it's a bit too heavy, and unfortunately he's unable to do anything with it. Now we've got two players on yellow cards here. I'm a bit wary, so let's just pause it there. I don't like having two centre midfielders, especially on yellow cards. Gironi's one of my best players, but he's only played 6.6. Fiola's had a much better game. I'm thinking we'll bring on, if we bring on Murcia, he can play that role quite well, quite comfortably, so bring him on. Murcia to play in midfield for Gironi. Give him a bit of a rest. Only 6.6 is not very good. My strikers haven't done too well either. I think one of them had a 6.3 then, so I might change that in the next 10 minutes or so. Cotali now with the ball in the left back position, plays it back to the goalkeeper, Aresti. Aresti brings the ball out of his box, lumps it right up to the right-hand side to Guerrera. Guerrera to Ogensei. Flick on. Arras could be in. Still Arras. David Arras. Oh, he's hit the crossbar again. Twice he's hit the crossbar in the first half, and now again the second half. We're having some bad luck. He's the player that's had a 6.3 as well. If just think those two goals gone in, you would probably have an 8.3. Small margins. Prada though. Still could be a chance here to Fiola. Fiola to Ogensei. Ogensei with a terrible effort. That was just. I'm going to take him off just for that. That was diabolical. At least Arras is getting in some of the positions. Ogensei, let's bring on the vice captain Ragazzu. Not very good in that position though, are you, Ragazzu? Let's swap them. We'll swap them for a bit. Just try and change things up. I don't like changing the formation too much and the roles. I like to have the target man and the poacher. I think it works quite well with the 4-4-2. Ball goes out wide. D'Ametto to Fiola to Guerrera. Guerrera down the right-hand side. Good ball in. Ragazzu! Oh, yes! Ragazzu! I love the name Ragazzu as well. Guerrera with his first assist. What a transfer that was, by the way, guys. First game in that you've seen him live. And look what's happened here. Fiola with the ball out wide to Guerrera. He picks it up. He just whips in. See the whip? There you go. Whips it in like Beckham. And Ragazzu gets his first goal of the season, the vice-captain. 62nd minute. And we're leading 1-0, which is really good. I don't know what to say. It's worked quite well. Stats-wise, we're looking really good, but they're not playing well at all. We're doing our fair share. Let's encourage the team a little bit. Uh-oh. As soon as I say that, looks like they got a chance here. Guardian with the ball in. Got as far as Guerrero. What's happened? Oh, no. Not a penalty. I wasn't looking at that then. If you can see the penalty. I was looking at the wrong thing. Negro's going to hit the penalty. It's an unfortunate name. Oh, unfortunately for us, it's gone in. Michael Negro scored his first ever goal for Pisa, and as I was saying, things are looking good. They only had 2 shots the entire game. Steps up. Keeper should have done better there. That was straight down the middle. Keeper could have saved that. And it's 1-1 now. I got one more substitution left. Let's try, and I don't want to play counter. We're at home. I want to try and dominate some of the games. I want to try and dominate the home games. I'll play counter when I go away. That's what I'm going to try and do in my formation. I'm still trying to test the waters with how we're doing, but I think standard at home and then counter away is the best way forward, at least for the first season, or for the first few games at least. 70th minute. Do I want to make another change? They haven't made any subs yet, believe it or not, which is quite shocking. Look how many subs they've got. I didn't know I could have 12 subs. I've only named 7. Okay, interesting. That's worth noting for the future. I can actually name more subs. They've got 12 substitutes. That's ridiculous. Okay, Pina to D'Ametto to Aresti. We've got a highlight here. Yotti. Yotti with a ball up the top to Ragazzu. Oh, Negro's there again. Someone kick him. Zilo. Masucci. Viola wins it back. Lovely there. Murgia to Yotti. Looking for that ball over the top to Ragazzu again. It's been intercepted. Murgia with the ball. Plays out wide to Guerrera. Guerrera. Bit of space here for the right midfielder. What's he going to do? Goes out wide. Lovely ball in again. Ragazzu. Oh, nearly worked again. That ball from the right hand side is dangerous. Right, 15 minutes to go. I think we'll now make a change. Just give a quick encourage to the team. Let's look at our tactics. I'm a bit weary. I've got a couple of players in yellows. Can't really help that though. I think what we'll do, Aras, you've missed a couple of chances to be fair. You could play the cam actually, but I've got someone else I think that I can probably... Yeah, let's go with Vispo. I want to be too defense minded. Give Vispo in there. You can play a centre midfield. Let's have just more midfielders. Just crowd up the centre. Maybe we can get more possession that way. Aras to Guerrera. This is Tito. Giuseppe. Giuseppe holds the ball up nicely to Masucci. The names run off the tongue nicely, don't they? Giuseppe. Izilo. Guccia. I don't like this. Again, a lot of possession here. Back to Masucci to Izilo. Really don't like this. Negro always missed a sitter. He should have done a lot better there. That was diabolical, to be fair. 78th minute. Okay, it's going to tell him to... I can't do anything at the moment. Let us change something. Are we going to go counter? Yeah, let's go with counter for the last 10 minutes or so. That taking effect now? I thought it was taking effect. This play up a little bit. Bit glitchy, I think. Devitis going flying over the bar. 87th minute. 88th. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. I don't mind that first game. Pisa, from what I remember, not a bad team at this level, so this might be a decent result. We'll know more probably 10 games into the season. We'll know who the better teams are and who the worst teams are. Purtee with the ball. I think it's going to be... We've got a chance for a highlight here. Murgia. Vispo. Oh, it's terrible. Why did he do that? That's just totally embarrassing. Oh well. Yeah, 93rd minute. Probably not going to get any more chances. I'm gutted we gave away a penalty, but I'm I'm pleased and warmed by the fact that it was a penalty and not from open play. Daniele Ragazzu got the goal, the vice-captain. Bit disappointed with some of the performances. I think David Arras missed a couple of good sitters. He hit the crossbar twice in this game. A little bit unfortunate, I know, but obviously, like I said, he had a 6.3. He could have easily had an 8.3 if those had both gone in. It would be a different game completely. Have we got another chance here, maybe? Ragazzu. We are almost up for time. Viola out wide to Guerrera. Are they going to tease me with another highlight here? Vispo. Guerrera. I think he's going to blow up. Guerrera to Fiola. Fiola out wide. No, he goes inside to Vispo. And there we go, full time whistle. I'll take that. First game in. It's a draw. I don't mind that so much. And we'll just say, lucky boys, was no day. Which they reacted to quite positively. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end today's episode here. I've been Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Thank you for watching the video. I want to say a massive thank you to all my patrons and all my sponsors on YouTube Gaming. They're currently on the screen right now. For more information, check out all the links in my description and check out the links on the screen as well.